Hello, hello. We are back with some more Umamusume. I'm not really sure what all we're gonna do today. We'll do our Gemini Cup stuff. And then I don't know, I mean if we wait hello. If we go all the way until reset, then we could do the next day's stuff as well, but I don't know if I want to go that long. We'll have to figure it out. How's your racing going? Did you get any better since yesterday? I'm gonna go grab some water before we start. Alrighty, I am back. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be the problem that people are running into. Like I said though, if you can only pick one, either have enough stamina or be fast. For this, I would choose have enough stamina. Oh, well, I mean, if you're doing good on one of your accounts, then whatever, I guess. Alrighty, well, let's get started. We'll probably do like a slow run for the first one and then maybe a little bit faster. I also wanted to talk about something, so fair enough. Your is it your basketball game or are you just watching a game? Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Umamusume. In the last Gemini Cup video, we did our day one runs. And actually, after doing the rest of our day one runs off camera, we had very different results from what our first run was. So I kind of wanted to talk about it for a second. So I do have it set to win rate here. So yesterday when we did our runs, I think we had a 3 win. And Agnes Tachyon won. Did she win 3 of them or only 2 of them? But she was essentially the superstar. But after doing all my other runs, Gold Ship really took over and ended up winning a lot more races than Agnes Tachyon did. So I'm not really sure because I didn't get to watch those races because I was just kind of rushing through them. Hopefully we'll see today exactly what was causing Gold Ship to win more often then, after it seemed kind of like Agnes Tachyon was performing a lot better. But anyways, the other thing that I wanted to talk about before we get started was the whole cost of doing your extra run. Now, I didn't have time to do the extra run yesterday, but you can see here that it costs 30 carats, and it also costs 30 carats for round 2 to do your extra run. So you get the 1 free one, then you get the 2 that they give you the ticket for from the special mission here, and then you could do 1 more for 30 carats. Now, if you look at like just the basic math behind it, obviously participation gets you 10. Assuming you're in graded league. If you're in open league, it's a little bit different. But I think most people should just be in graded league. But yeah, you can see here that at 3 wins, you break even. So if you're pretty confident you're going to get 3 wins, I would just do the extra run, right? Because like worst case scenario, you don't get anything from it, right? And I'm kind of in that boat where I get 3 wins every single time, and then one time I did get 4 wins, so I could get some extra stuff. Now, in round 2 is where I think this becomes a little bit better even, because I guess it depends on what group you end up in. I'm obviously already qualified for Group A, but Group B, you can see here that you need 2 wins to break even, and obviously anything more than that is just going to be a bonus. But Group A, you only need 1 win to break even. So, and I think most people could probably pull off 1 win. Even though Group A, like round 2, is kind of difficult, I think most people are probably going to just randomly get 1 win. And otherwise, everything's a bonus from there, right? And you could actually, if you could pull off 5 wins, it's actually a lot, but... Anyways, we're going to get started today. I just haven't gotten anything else, so we're just going to keep running with this team. It seems to be doing fine. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. You talking about you're nervous for your basketball game? So, we'll probably go slowly again, and I want to see what is causing Goldship to win more often, hopefully. Because obviously, what we saw previously was Agnes Tachyon would just keep the lead for forever, and then Goldship would never be able to catch up. Here, this one seems kind of unfair, right? Of course, my 2 aces both have bad mood. And then their ace is in a good mood. I guess this person is also bad mood, but... We could peruse stats real quick. So this Grass Wander, obviously not even in the competition at all. That's my Agnes Tachyon. Okay, here we're looking at Ogre Cap with... She doesn't even... She has B in long. Okay, this person... That person's not even finishing the race. This gold ship... These are all white skills, so she's not even finishing the race either. Let's see the best competitors. Okay, this is gonna be a problem, but she doesn't have any stamina. Yeah, she's not finishing the race either. Nice Nature probably doesn't matter at all. Oh, I think that was my Nice Nature anyways. This is someone else's Nice Nature that also has no chance. Okay, so the only other person who might have a chance, we're talking 1,000 stamina. No aptitudes though. 2 gold stamina skills. I think we might lose to this gold ship, but literally no one else in the race can even finish it, so it's kind of weird, but... We will probably like speed up for the first half of the race just because these races are so long and really nothing that matters happens until late race, but we can like start watching like mid race. Okay, so our gold ship is at the back, but she's now passing everyone. So that's good. Gold ship is using anchors away. I didn't check the other gold ship if she has straightaway spurt or not. That might be the difference maker that lets us win. Obviously it needs to go off though. This Ogre Cap is staying in the front, which I don't know what she's doing. We know she doesn't have enough stamina to finish. Okay, we popped straightaway spurt immediately. The other gold ship does not seem to have straightaway spurt, and she appears to be stuck. So I think we might have it. Yeah, our gold ship is just gonna take off now. The problem is the other gold ship is faster than us. Actually, this gold ship that's catching up is not the one that's faster, right? I think the one that's faster is the one that's all the way in the back. Are we fine, or is she gonna catch us? Okay, we're fine. I'm surprised this gold ship kept up with us, though. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you're using like 3 characters that all have a really good chance to win, right? Whereas I kind of went with a different strategy. I went with a character that has 0 chance to win, but is gonna hurt everyone's stamina a little bit. And then a character that has a good chance to win in Gold Ship. And then a character that can't possibly run out of stamina with Agnes Tachyon. That was my strategy. So they all do something completely different from each other. Was this gold ship? Oh, this was the good gold ship. Okay, that's why I was confused. Yeah, maybe I should have made him a queen, but the problem is it just doesn't make logistical sense. Gold Ship and Narita Taishin are just, because of the exact how the race works and like how long it is and where the late race starts and stuff. End closers are the only good ones for the entire race. But we did see yesterday that Agnes Tachyon was winning or beating Gold Ship sometimes. But I think that's more of a problem of my Gold Ship is just not good enough. If my Gold Ship had more stats, she'd be good. Alright, see you. Okay, this time we're #1 favorite. Who's #2? This Mayano Top Gun. She's running Pace Chaser, though. There's no one else even running End Closer in this race. So I'm actually not even really worried. I don't think I'm going to check everyone's stats every single race. It's kind of just cumbersome. We'll check if anyone beats us, like what kind of stats they were rocking. But I think we should have a pretty good chance here. Because there's no other End Closers. I'm just trying to hit this point home that End Closers have a big advantage here. Also, Pace Chasers kind of have a disadvantage here, not gonna lie. Because Pace Chasers spend more stamina. Is that Air Groove on Frontrunner, or is she a Pace Chaser? Oh, I forgot to speed it up. I guess we still have plenty of time until anything matters. So you can already see that people are starting to fall behind Gold Chip, and Gold Chip is the only end closer in the race, so... Gold Chip is in a bad spot. She might be okay. I think if she fits through here, she has to get past Agnes Tachyon, which is a little bit obnoxious, but she should be good. Yeah, she's swinging wide now, so I think we'll be fine. We just need straightaway spurt to go off immediately, and I think it should be easy. There's straightaway spurt. And you could just see, like, Gold Chip take off when she gets that straightaway spurt, right? I really think my Agnes Tachyon would be a lot better if she had, like, a single finishing skill, like the Duty of Dignity Calls or something. Oh, turns out if you accidentally right-click, it just pauses the whole race, huh? Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward here that Gold Chip's gonna win. I mean, it's weird because this is what I expected to happen day one. With Agnes Tachyon always just kind of being there and doing okay, but not doing as good as Gold Chip. But it wasn't what happened, and now it's weird because now it is happening exactly as I expected. So this is usually the race where we start to run into someone that could possibly beat us. Usually the first two races you just kind of, or I just kind of win, always. And then it's race 3 where sometimes I lose. Okay, we're number 2 favorite. Agnes Tagyon's number 1? Since when? I thought Gold Chip was always rated higher. Don't know how that happened. What else are we looking at? We do have a Super Creek. Super Creek was the other character I was kind of debating using similar to Agnes Tachyon, but I didn't have enough materials to raise her potential to actually be able to get Swinging Maestro on her. So that's why I didn't use Super Creek. And then there's a Gold Chip with Great Mood. Oh, there's a Gold Chip here. Yeah, I think these two are probably our only concern. Why don't we see if we can find them really quick. So, how much... This Gold Chip doesn't have enough stamina. Maybe with standard distance too? It's close. I don't think this Gold Chip has enough stamina to finish the race. Oh wait, what are the aptitudes? No aptitudes? Oh, nice. No worries. So Super Creek has aptitudes. But she also... What the heck? The Super Creek... Oh, she's not... She doesn't have Swinging Maestro. So the weird thing is, like, you could tell that this person has raised the potential of Super Creek because her border is gold. Which I think you just have to be, like, above potential level 3 to have a gold border. But for Super Creek to get Swinging Maestro, she has to be potential 5. So that means that either this guy doesn't have potential 5 or he didn't buy Swinging Maestro for some reason. Are all these various white... How many does he have? 5 plus his unique skill? That might be enough. I don't know if this person has enough stamina or not. Other than that, I don't think I'm really concerned here at all. Late start from Nice Nature. We literally don't care at all. There's just like such long areas where not even any skills go off in this race. Alright, here we go. Gold ship's starting off now. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Anchor's away, because this race is so long, it lasts about 20 seconds. So you really want it to go off in a way where it carries you all the way to late race, and then immediately you pop straightaway spurt. Okay, we pop straightaway spurt. You could just see that gold ship just takes off, right? And that should be enough for gold ship to win the race, I think. And Agnes Tachyon too. I don't know. She does a really good job. She might actually win this. She does a really good job of keeping up with gold ship. Because Agnes Tachyon is faster. But it might have taken her too long to get to top speed to actually be able to win. I'm doing okay, pretty much the same as yesterday. How about you? It's just, I mean, I don't really get how I need to figure that out a little bit more, how the speed works. Because obviously Gold Ship is slower than Agnes Tachyon. But Gold Ship still was getting more distance away from Agnes Tachyon. It must just really take a long time to get max speed. You're better? That's good. Okay, so we already knocked out 3 wins. And this is what I was kind of talking about. If you could reliably get 3 wins, you should do that extra run. But yeah, any extra wins we could get here for more carrots would be nice. I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, you just gotta remember that, like, as long as you've been practicing and stuff, then all you could do is show up on the day and do your best, right? See, now these two flipped. They're both the same mood again. Last time they were both normal, and Agnes Tachyon was favored above Gold Ship. Now now they're both good, and Gold Ship is favored above Agnes Tachyon. It doesn't make any sense to me. What are we looking at? Who's scary? Maybe this McQueen? Seiyun Sky is gonna be scary, huh? Let's check out the Seiyun Sky. What do we got here? Kind of mediocre stats. Okay, person does have 2 gold skills, extra tank, and Agnes Tachyon's unique. So they probably have enough stamina to finish the race. Only a level 3 unique, huh? Yeah, so angling and scheming is kind of the only thing in this event that's comparable to straightaway spurt. But it doesn't go off right at the beginning of late race, so Gold Ship still has a good chance here. The Seiyun Sky does have other thing. Oh, I guess it's really just homestretch haste. What does Unrestrained do? Unrestrained could be annoying for us if she can somehow keep Gold Ship from taking the lead, but I think Gold Ship will already be past her before the final corner. This Gold Ship's actually kind of okay. The long aptitude could be a problem for us. Wait, did Seiyun Sky have long aptitude? No. The Majiro McQueen... McQueen could win. It's not impossible. This guy's just sitting at, like, lower stamina amounts, right? Where he Actually, this guy doesn't have enough stamina. Upon reviewing, he doesn't have enough. So maybe Seiyu Sky can keep the lead, but... And actually, the gold chip and the Seiyu Sky are the only two that I'm concerned about at all. Another late start by Nice Nature. I don't know what she thinks she's doing. Okay, Agnes Tachyon is rushed, but honestly, for Agnes Tachyon, being rushed probably doesn't matter at all because she has so many stamina skills. What do you mean you're not ready for McQueen to get a higher rank? Oh, I forgot to speed up again. Okay, here we are, halfway. I didn't check if that other gold ship has straightaway spurt or not. Okay, there's anchors away. I think like a little bit here is probably the perfect spot for anchors away to go off. We just need to make sure we get around this pack, but I think we're already wide, so yeah, we are. Should be good to go. As long as straightaway spurt goes off, I think we got it. We need to pay attention to this Seiyu Sky still. Straightaway spurt goes off immediately, and we take the lead. Now we're just looking for when angling and scheming goes off, right? But Seiyu Sky actually fell so far back. Does angling and scheming have a position requirement? Because she might be too far back for it to go off. She's in like 5th now. It's close. These two are fast. They're catching up, but gold ship might be able to hold on. This gold ship's scary. You need to be in first for Seiyu Sky's unique to go off? Okay, well, that's going to be a big problem for Seiyu Sky players if they fall behind right as the late race starts. I mean, that's the tough part about these races. You're gonna need to get enough stamina, and it's more important than the speed in these races, is the stamina. Yeah, how's this one work? At opportune moment when in the lead on a corner late race. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for her, gold ship passed her literally right as late race started. So she's got no chance if that happens. Okay, we actually have a chance. I've never gotten a 5-win before. We got a chance for a 5-win. Will it happen? Probably not, but we'll give it a go. I think the other thing you got to take into account is where we're at in the game. There's almost no way you're going to create the perfect racer anyways. So you're going to have to sacrifice like wit and stuff as well. And sometimes you're just going to get unlucky in a race, right? And you're not going to have enough wit to actually proc your skills and you're going to lose because of it. And that's just what it is. Who are we worried about? This Agnes Tachyon? I don't know why. I guess because we're in a bad mood. Good thing for us, gold chip's in a great mood. Who's second? Oh, this Rudolph. So we'll look at the Rudolph and the Agnes Tachyon. How are you guys doing? You don't even have long affinity? What are you doing here? Okay, this Agnes Tachyon surely can't win, right? Like, she maybe has enough stamina, but that's crazy. Anyways, let's look at this Rudolph. She does have Pace Chaser S. Please. I feel like this screen is a little bit laggy. Like sometimes this gets stuck while I'm dragging it, like right there. This Rudolph can't even finish the race. What is this guy doing? Yeah, I mean, I'm just using the exact same nice nature as I used for the Taurus Cup. I should probably make a better one at some point, especially since I just got my nice nature to 2 stars. But I'm not that concerned about it right now, so... I definitely think, like, for the specific races, you're gonna want to build an evil nature that targets the good racers, right? So, like, for this event, you kind of want to target end closers. You want to have, like, 3 debuffs that all hit end closers, if possible. And maybe a debuff to hit front runners, because Seiyun Sky could potentially be a problem. And then, like, other races, you're gonna want to focus different positions and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot to speed up again. I keep getting distracted. Alright. I was just gonna say I'm looking for this right here. Anchors away. It's a pretty good time to Anchors away. The line is pretty flat here, so Gold Ship doesn't really have to go that wide to pass everybody. What is this Gold Ship doing? Why are you so fast? Okay, I don't know what's happening with our Gold Ship, but hopefully just straightaway spurt takes it away here. Maybe? Straightaway spurt? Okay, it did not go off. That's going to be a big problem. Because we're now no longer on a straightaway. So now we're trying to win without straightaway spurt. Which is actually working. I don't know how Gold Ship did it. She passed everyone on the inside somehow. Without straightaway spurt. This Gold Ship could be a problem, but I think she's going to get stuck because she's trying to pass both of my racers on the inside. It just doesn't seem like a good strategy. I have no idea how Gold Ship won without straightaway spurt here. I think it's literally just the other people don't have enough stamina, and they're just not ready for the race. So we actually pulled off a 5-0, huh? That's the only time I've ever gotten a 5 win. That's pretty nice, huh? So yeah, this is the rewards you could get for a 5 win. You could see this is 20 more carats than if you pay for the entry, the last final entry. So you could potentially like double your investment. And I guess that's kind of just the point I wanted to make today. We did see... Did Agnes win a single race? Agnes did not win a single race. It was all Gold Ship. Gold Ship won all 5 races today. So, this is really what I was expecting to see day 1. For some reason, we didn't see it day 1, and Tachyon was the one who was winning all the time. But this is what I expected to see. We kind of get to see the mechanics of how Gold Ship works throughout the race, and apparently sometimes she just wins without straightaway spurt anyways. But anyways, that is all I wanted to show for today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay, well that's a good start to our day 2 stuff. I honestly don't know what else to make a video of for this week. I need one more thing. I was thinking about like doing the day 3 when we get to Group A, but I don't really want to... I don't think we're going to keep going for 2 more hours. We could do like speed run of all the other... all the other races we still need to do? Make sure we grab that. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do, because I just can't be bothered. I'm gonna go fill up my water and then we'll get back to it. Okay, I'm back. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run all these real quick, and then I might try and train, see if we could get a better Tachyon. Because I think, like, if we got the exact same Tachyon, only with, like, long and turf affinity, I think we'd have, like, a legit contender. Power's not enough? I mean, yeah, that's just gonna happen, right? Like, my gold ship's power. This is not very good power-wise, but I had to get the max stamina, and I had to get as much speed as possible. I just couldn't get power, and I wanted 400 wit, but I didn't even get that, so... How's my Tachyon's power? Tachyon's power is pretty much the same thing. There's no one else who it makes any sense to run here, right? But you have 3 gold stamina skills? That's not that bad. This Ogre Cap could run the race. It's got good power, too. How does that compare? And the benefit that this Ogre Cap has is this Triumphant Pulse. What else do we have? That's not enough stamina. I don't know, it's really just between these two, huh? Maybe we should give this Ogre Cap a chance. She has to be Pace Chaser, right? Yeah. That's Gourmand. We will give her a chance, see how she does. I think we'll watch like the first two just to see if this Ogre Cap even has a chance. Ogre Cap is labeled as the favorite. But I feel like the favorite doesn't mean a whole lot in this race. Because it doesn't take into account if you have enough stamina or not. Who else was good? This Ogre Cap? Oh, this Ogre Cap can't even finish the race. Alright. Whatever. Two late starts, huh? I think she has focus, though, right? There's quite the group there for the pace chasers. I don't know how Rice Shower's in first place. Okay. But unfortunately... yeah, Gold Chip's stuck. Just try to figure out how to get past all these people. So yeah, Gold Chip's ultimate kinda didn't go exactly as planned, but she might be able to still pull it out here. She's speeding up. Alright, there she goes. I mean, Ogre Cap's in second. Someone is catching up to her, though. I can't tell who it is. Oh, it's McQueen. Okay, McQueen easily passed Ogre Cap. That's unfortunate. I have never walked in high heels. I have no idea how hard it is. I imagine it's very obnoxious. Okay, no one else was even in the race, I guess. How did Ogre do? I think Ogre's not it, huh? So Gold Chip beat McQueen by distance. McQueen beat Ogre by distance. Ogre beat Winning Ticket by distance. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, luckily Ogre Cap has 4 more chances to do something, but I think Agnes is just better. Well, Evil Nature's ultimate doesn't really matter. It also depends, like, the level depends on what rank, what star rank your nice nature is, right? So I can't show it right here. Let's click on my nice nature. So her ultimate is only level 1 because I wasn't trying to level up her ultimate at all. But this nice nature you can see is 1 star. What happens when you get her to 2 stars is this ultimate becomes I can win sometimes right level 2 just at its base. Which means that over the course of a run, because you could get 3 ultimate level ups through the course of a career, so you could get it to level 5. However, when you then get to 3 stars, her ultimate changes to a different ultimate, which is back to level 1. And this ultimate can be passed on to other people. But that means that the highest at 3 stars you could get your ultimate to is level 4. But then when you get to 4 stars, your ultimate becomes level 2 again, so then you can get it to level 4. You could get it to level 5. And then when you get to 5 stars, your ultimate starts at level 3, so you can actually get it to level 6. So in case you were wondering how ultimates work, it does, since it's weird and it resets at 3 stars, but it is still better at 3 stars, even though it's not as high a level. Were there any good runners? What's going on here? Ogre Cap's number 1, that's not ideal. This gold ship is scary, huh? We got 3 gold stamina skills. Hold up. The coast is clear. No straightaway spurt. So she's probably got enough stamina. She's slower than me, but she does have homestretch haste. I think I should be able to win that. This just looks so funny when they run it ×4. Alright, what do we got going on here? Anchors away. Hopefully we're in a decent spot. No, we're not really in a decent spot. It's gonna be tough. She's gotta swing really wide before she can start passing people. We gotta pass this other gold ship now. I mean, the problem with Suzuka is that she needs Seiyun Sky's ability to be competitive, right? Without Seiyun Sky's ability, frontrunners can't really be competitive. So you gotta borrow a Seiyun Sky that can pass on her ability. Alright. Did we pass you? I think we passed you, right? This Daiwa Scarlet actually did really good, but I think we got it, right? Unless she's got like a speed boost here at the end. Oh, it's so close, but we do win. That was kind of the reason in the last Taurus Cup why my Maruzinski wasn't just the best hands down, was because there was no Seiyun Sky ability for her to have. Otherwise, I pretty much had one of the best racers in the entire thing, but frontrunners just didn't have any good enough abilities to win at the end of the race. I wasn't even paying attention to how Ogre capped it. I just assumed she's not doing anything, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're gonna start getting through this a little bit faster. Because now we're just doing it for the carrots. We already qualified for Group A. And there's nothing that we can do to influence the races, so... I did see there's a Seiyun Sky. We could always just, like, skip only to the end, I guess? How are we looking here? Does this gold ship catch up? She's fast. Ogre Cap is doing something? Surely she can't catch up. Alright, she did not catch up. You changed who you wanted to pull for? Who are you looking for now? Because yesterday, your list was like a copy of my list, almost. Pretty similar. So who's on your list now? We're on another 3-0, huh? I don't know, day 2 is feeling a lot easier than day 1. I feel like day 1 I was getting 3 wins and I got 4 wins one time. So far we got a 5 win and we're on a 3-0 at the moment. We're losing. Gold chip, pass them all. What the heck is Dream Journey? We lost. Just barely, too. I don't even know when any of those characters are. Also, Seiyun Sky is right now. You realize that, right? Like, you gotta pull her soon. Unless you're talking about the ballroom Seiyun Sky. Alright, you gotta chill. You can't have that many on your list. Unless you've, like, planned it out. How you should look at it, probably, because what it kind of seems like they've done ever since we got past a whole bunch of carrots being given to us for free. It really seems like you're gonna pick one thing to get every single 2 months. And that's all you get. So, if you're trying to get multiple things within a 2-month period, it's probably going to be a no-go. Unless you get lucky. But betting on luck is a gambler's fallacy. Ogre Cap, you just got to use your ultimate when she tries to pass you. Is Ogre Cap actually going to win a race? Nope. Dang it, Ogre! You really didn't let her catch up to you at 200 meters to use your ultimate, and then you let her pass you afterwards? You freaking noob. Well, the reason that I'm saying that is because that doesn't sound like a character that's coming up anytime soon. Because I'm kind of familiar with the characters that are coming up within, like, the next half a year or so. Alright, Ogre Cap. I don't think it's gonna work out, sorry. We'll bring Tachyon back, because at least Tachyon, like, supports the team a little bit. I also have no idea when Symbolic Chris is supposed to come. I know that name because it's like, it's Rudolph's dad, right? But I don't know when that character is supposed to come. Also, I figure, like, some things, like, you say you want Biwa, Christmas Biwa, which is in the exact same banner as the character that I want, Christmas Ogre, right? So I'm probably going to end up with Christmas Biwa just by going for Christmas Ogre. Like, the odds are pretty high. So you can also think about stuff like that, where you look at a banner that has two things that you kind of want, and be like, okay, well, if I go into that banner, go all the way to pity, I'll almost for sure get one of them, and then I can pity for the other one, and then boom, 2-for-1 special, I got two things that I wanted, right? How we doing? Okay, see here immediately. Tachyon's about to win another race. Gold Ship couldn't catch up to her. I mean, it was close, but Tachyon's able to keep that lead. Alright, what do we got here? Who's number one? Gold Ship. We gotta look at that Gold Ship. Might pull for Hishi Amazon. I gotta skip. It's just like, I'm not gonna have enough carrots if I don't save everything until Summer Marzinski. What am I I was looking at my Gold Ship. I need to find... Is this the Gold Ship? I don't know. It's this Gold Ship. Okay, she's got Tachyon's skill and a gold skill. I don't know how good Tachyon's unique is compared to gold or white. I'm gonna say that it's probably in between a gold and a white stamina skill. Unless, of course, Tachyon has it, where when Tachyon has it leveled up, then it's probably a gold or better. So I'm going to assume that this person has enough stamina to finish the race, and also with long aptitude is probably faster than me. So that's a problem. But do they have... They do not have straightaway spurt. So that's our advantage. How are we looking here? Our gold ship was in a really nice spot and cut off both these other two gold ships. It's gonna be close, but I think we got it. Wow, that was actually like the closest race I've actually seen, but the funny part is the closest part was first and second, which I took both first and second. McQueen was decently close there, though. I don't get, like, this loading screen. I get that they all do, like, funny things in the loading screen. Why is one of the horses just running in the background? Like, why are they not also interacting with the giant tire pulling? I think it'd be way funnier. Okay, this seems like a problem. How are we 6th and 7th? What the heck are we playing against? I have a feeling this Narita Taishin is going to have crazy stats. What track the next cup is? I mean, I could probably tell you. What's the website called? It's this right here. where's the next cup? It is Tokyo Turf, 1600 meter mile counterclockwise. I don't know what track it is, but it's a mile Tokyo race. Good summer sunny. It's called the Cancer Cup. What's the date on that? Oh. I have a feeling I'm probably going to run Maruzinski for that. If I could get like a good support Seiyun Sky. I think Seiyun Sky is going to be really good for it, but if you could just get a Seiyun Sky support, then other front runners are going to be good. Because that one's right before Summer Maruzinski comes out. Okay, there's no way you're already ready. That race is like a month away, right? Imagine how much progress you can make in like getting better and better stats in a month, right? If you don't think you're gonna get like any better within an entire month's time. Okay, what are we dealing with here? S aptitude. What is Sleeping Lion? That'll work. Yeah, she's a little bit short on stamina, actually. She does have standard distance. Maybe that makes up for it. It's close. It's really close with standard distance. She has Lone Wolf. I don't know. I can't remember if my Agnes has Lone Wolf or not. I know that one of them did, but I don't think... Yeah, this one actually didn't, so I was kind of lying. So the thing about Narita Taishin is she gets this skill, which is upgraded straightaway spurt. So she's scary. What else do we got here? That seems scary as well. Yeah, okay. She has straightaway spurt. That's scary. This guy's 1 and 2. I don't see how I beat that, but we'll see. Also, wait, you have a gold ship that you're running for the mile? I don't remember gold ship's aptitudes. Does she have a mile aptitude? Okay, how's it looking? Not good. I don't know if we could keep up with this Narita Taishin. It's gonna be really close for a little bit. Nah, I think she's gonna break away. Come on, Tachyon, I believe in you. No, I don't. You're gonna lose. It's so close. Okay, it's not that close. We beat that gold ship, though. That gold ship was number 2 favorite, and we actually, like, blew her out of the water, but... That Narita Taishin had some good stats. That's tough. But what are gold ship's aptitudes? Wait, I don't think I modified this at all, so I assume she just starts at a C. See, the problem is, like, in my head, end closers don't seem... Well, you can't possibly just get it from inspirations. That's not how inspirations work, right? When you start, like, first of all, you can only get inspirations for things that you have pink sparks for, right? So when you start a career, if you have a mile pink spark, it will automatically upgrade your aptitude at the start. So if you have 2 mile aptitude or mile sparks, then you're automatically at A from C. I'm not saying that you don't have it. I'm just saying it doesn't... You don't just randomly get it from inspirations. You have to have already had it, which would have already upgraded it before you even got an inspiration. But what I was gonna say is, in my head, end closers seem really bad for mile and sprints. Because the race is so short that they don't have enough time to actually catch up and get to the front. I could be wrong about this, but I feel like they're going to struggle, especially on sprints, but maybe mile they can still pull it off. Because 1600, that's a kind of a short mile. I think like the miles go up to like 2,000 meters. What do we got here? Who's scary? El Condor Pasa and Rudolph. We're also in a bad mood. That's not gonna help. Where's Gold Ship at? Okay, Gold Ship's at a really bad spot. I don't know if she can win. Tachyon might be able to hold on to the lead, though. This Rudolph's catching up. Never mind, she's not catching up nearly as much as I thought she was. Alright, can we pull off another 4? What do we got here? Scary gold ship. 2 scary gold ships. Great. What do you got? Actually, this gold ship might not have enough stamina. She has about... maybe you do have enough stamina. 1,700-ish stamina. But if you get hit by subdue end closers, you might be feeling it. What about the other one? Ooh, that gold ship's scary. Okay, but this gold ship doesn't have straightaway spurt. So you got really good stats, but you don't have straightaway spurt. And that's kind of the concessions you gotta make. Like, I decided that I was gonna get less stats and run the Hishi Amazon card so I could get straightaway spurt. And that's kind of a compromise that I made. Obviously, that guy did not do that, and we'll see who wins, I guess. Oh, we could go to the end. How are we doing? It's not looking good. I don't think we're gonna catch up to that gold ship. Gold ship's too fast. Whose gold ship is this? I want to know which one this is. Okay, which gold ship was it? Okay, it was the gold ship that didn't have straightaway spurt. Maybe we should have been watching. I think I was also in a bad mood though, right? Not fair. We'll chalk it down to random luck so we don't have to reflect on ourselves. Alright, so since it's like essentially impossible for me to not get a 3-win, we're just gonna do the extra run. Well, we'll spend the 30 carats for it. And we're just gonna fly through just so we can grab the carats. I didn't realize that the jump rope actually makes noise. Hey, we did it. So we're hoping for as many wins as possible, but we need at least 3, otherwise we're sad because we lose carrots. Yeah, that's the first time that I've noticed it too. Uh-oh, it's the dreaded Haru Urara debuffer. Tachyon wins? The gold chip at least gets second? It looked like she was about to take second, yeah. It also doesn't really sound like a rope. It sounds like those jump ropes that you have in like gym class that have all the plastic like kind of rings on them. I mean, do you want to download the Japanese version of the game? How many versions of this game do you want to play? You already have 3 accounts. I'm honestly, like, the other problem is if you download the Japanese version is not translated. So you have to play in Japanese then. Is that our gold chip? Yeah. Okay, we got the 3 wins. I mean, is it safe? Yeah, it's probably safe, depending on what website you're talking about, but... because there's ways to get around. You just have to essentially, like, trick the game into thinking that you're from Japan. But the problem is like, I feel like the game is just going to be less fun if you can't understand what's going on. And... I mean, there's kind of something to be said to just, like, playing the game as it's designed on global, right? I think just randomly skipping into, like, 4 years into the game in Japan might not be as much fun as you think it is. It might have all these cool characters that you like, but how are you going to get those characters anyways? There's the entire pool of characters is there. The chances that you actually get what you want are going to be so low. I thought the other day you were saying you knew a few Japanese words. Also, you'd have to... I assume that means that you're saying that you can read both katakana and hiragana, right? Because otherwise it's not going to work. It's not like they're going to have Romanji in the Japanese version. You're gonna, but the problem is not this entire game isn't voiced over, right? Like, when they say a line, they're saying like, Well, the commentators is a little bit different. The commentators are saying the whole sentence. But, like, when you're doing a story mission, a lot of times she's just saying, like, the first 3 words of the sentence. Or, like, 3 words that kind of go along with the sentiment of the sentence. But it doesn't actually tell you everything that's in the sentence. So you have to actually be able to read it as well. Not to mention, when you're doing the training and the events and stuff, you got to be able to read which options you're picking. It's not like they're reading the options to you. Are you sure you can change the language on the Japanese version, though? I mean, maybe they updated it, but from what I understand, people who were playing this game when it came out in Japan had to play in Japanese, and there was no other option. Maybe at some point they made it so there was English in the game, but my understanding is that that was not the case.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。先行争いはオグリーキャップ、アグネス・ターキオ、なり苦しい戦いを強いられている7番ゴールドシップ。ここからどう出る？第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。栄光まで400、最終コーナー先陣を切って。
Okay, we lost. Alright, how do we do? I wasn't really paying attention. Was that... Oh, we still got one more race. They have English text. Maybe they change it. It just, to me, like, it doesn't really make sense. Why would they release a global version if they put English into the Japanese version? Why not just release the Japanese version globally, I guess? Maybe they just thought they could make more money by going down the same, what's it called? The same roadmap as they did previously at an accelerated pace. How we doing? Is that our gold ship? Yeah, it is. I hate that right after you do the skip, it's so zoomed in on the character that you can't see the arrow above their head, so you can't tell if it's yours or someone else's. Alright, so we did the thing where we bought entrance for 30 carats, and we get 40 carats out of it, so that's 10 carats profit. So, I haven't done a run in a few days now. I think we're gonna try and make a better tachyon. Because I think there's potential for the tachyon to be a lot better. There's also a lot of potential for it to be worse. Oh, no, wait, I don't want to raise that. So, I'm going to fill up my water, then we're going to do a tachyon run, and then that'll probably be it for today. Alright, I'm back. No, I don't usually stream on, or it's Sunday for me, but yeah, I don't usually stream then. And there's nothing special going on. It's just like round 2 of the Gemini Cup, so there'd have to be something like super special for me to stream extra days. But I'll probably end up making a video of how I do in the finals. Whatever day the finals is. Because it's going to be round 2 in like an hour. So then... Tuesday night or something. Nice. Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Umamusume. And we have been taking part in the Gemini Cup. And I found a lot of success with the stamina checking Agnes Tachyon. So today we're going to try and hopefully make a better Agnes Tachyon. Just get that little more oomph. Because the one that we have does not have good aptitudes. So we're really just hoping for some of these turf and long sparks to pop off. A lot of people have been using my gold chip, huh? That's great news. There's also, I guess I don't really want to use this one just because it's lower on stats. I think we're gonna go with that one. I do need to get some better legacies. It just didn't really work out too well. You're the right one, right? Long, long, long. Okay, so this is the deck that I was using. I was going 4 speed, 2 stamina because we're just buying like a whole bunch of stamina skills. And we have our unique stamina skill. And we're just trying to max out speed, get as much stamina as possible. Are you using my gold chip too? Yeah, someone in my, what are they called? The clubs or whatever was telling me that they were using my gold chip like for every run too. It's not a bad gold chip. Like, unfortunately, it could be like triple stamina instead. But most of the characters in these races are going to want power anyways. So it's not bad to have some extra power. And then to just have turf long is pretty good. The only thing, like, and the white sparks are not bad either. There's a lot of decent white sparks in here. It's just, it doesn't have good uniques, right? You have Behold Thine Emperor's Divine Might randomly, but it'd be great if I had, like, Anchors Away here or something. But this was before my gold chip was 3 stars. But anyways, let's get into the run here. Go on quick events. So we're really hoping to get that long aptitude up to S. Maybe the turf up to S as well. What do we got? I've definitely switched over a lot more to focusing on the facilities that are important rather than focusing on friendships early on. Because I think a lot of times you end up just maxing out your friendships at similar speeds. I'm not going to say the exact same speed. We want the mood, right? Ooh, that's a lot of speed already. And the other thing is, when you run like legacies like this, where I'm getting a whole bunch of stamina and a little bit of power, but no speed, I need to get speed early on, right? Otherwise, oh, that's really bad to not be able to do that. Yeah, otherwise we just won't end up with enough speed. I'm kind of tempted to do this, because we are going to need a little bit of wit. The problem is it doesn't solve our energy problem, so I think I just have to rest. Like, it's not like we can train the day after. We'd still have to rest after that. That's a great event, though. And yeah, we're just kind of focusing on speed to make sure... We now probably have enough speed to win the maiden race already, but... Okay, well, we don't need the mood, so I guess I'm just going to take the speed. Ah, we low rolled. Unfortunate. Almost got A rank. It's definitely a break point getting from that B plus range to A rank. Maybe we just keep going speed. This seems like a stamina turn to me. Just because the speed isn't that great and there's more people on stamina. We get 20 energy back here as well. That's great news. Now we don't have to rest right away. And we could do this. So the one thing that you need to keep in mind about an Agnes Tachyon run is, and I guess it'll be easier to show when we can actually show her races. Hold on, I don't remember what this event does. What the heck? It reset everything. Well, I'll add in the other cards later. Ooh, this one's interesting, but we probably just need as many stats and skill points as possible. So as much as I want the corner adept hint, we're probably going to get it anyways, so let's do this. But yeah, so the thing you got to keep in mind for specifically Agnes Tachyon is when you make it to the Satsuki show, you have to be good mood or better. Otherwise, the Japanese Derby changes into the whatever mile. And if you don't have mile affinity, you will lose the career at that spot. That happened to me one time. I did not realize that happens. And I lost a career that was actually going pretty well. And I redid the race as many times as possible. I just simply could not win the race. I couldn't get a high enough placing, so... That's what you got to keep in mind. What do we got here? As much as it hurts, I think we got to pick this top one. I've also gotten a lot more into picking the energy downs that give you a lot of stats. Because it's kind of like a day of training if you think about it, right? And the thing that's limiting you in these careers is you only have so many days to train. So if you could get an extra day of training... it's pretty valuable, but there's also something to be said for getting energy back. The other one would have given me like 5 energy back, right? This is so tempting, but I don't think I can, in good conscience, do that. I think I just gotta rest. It kind of sucked that we already got a sleep deprived this early, but that's a lot of speed right there. So we're in a great spot already. At least speed-wise. Now, obviously, Agnes Tachyon does have a speed bonus. And we're running 4 speed cards, so it's going to be very easy for us to get a lot of speed. So there's got to be a point where we got to just start going for stamina and then only clicking speed when we get, like, plus 80 speed and stuff like that. But Agnes can win this race with enough speed on Frontrunner. And then the annoying thing about Tachyon is the debut race does not give her enough fans to get to the Yayoi show. So you have to run something else. But it's not that many fans. So obviously we're probably going to win the Hopeful Stakes. But even if you don't do well in this Hopeful Stakes, you still probably get enough fans. Whereas some people, it kind of like, you have to win that to keep the career alive. Agnes, you can kind of just run it and take whatever you get. This is an odd one. You think the hardest careers are Rice and Mihono? Well, I don't have either of those. But obviously I've heard that Rice is difficult. I don't know about Bourbon, though. We do still want to make sure that we get the director up to green so we can get all of Agnes Tachyon's ult level ups. What did we just train? We just trained Wit, right? Whenever I train Wit, then you always do no extra training. Because you probably were doing the wit to get the energy back. This is kind of awkward. I'm gonna go wit again. Just because the director's here. There's a lot of people there. We're getting a lot of redundant mood ups, which is a little bit annoying as well. I think this is actually a good power turn. Because it gives more stamina. And we want to make sure we're getting a decent amount of power by the end. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh. It's really hard not to take this. Plus, we need to level up the stamina facility anyways. But we really want those Kita-san Black hints. Because they are very good. Synchronize with the Bakshin mindset? I don't know if that's gonna work for you in the Gemini Cup, but you tell me how many times your Bakshin has won the Gemini races. Oh my god, that sucks. Do I click it anyways? The run's kind of over if this doesn't work, right? So it would be very irresponsible for me to click this. We got away with it. Okay, but now we gotta rest. So Agnes does have a few mood downs that are really annoying. Chances are meant to be taken. I don't think that's how that works. But I thought it would be funny. Like, that's like saying if this was a 99% chance to fail, and you're like, yeah, chances are meant to be taken. You get that 1%. Like, no, that's not how chances work. Obviously. What does the second one do? Because the first one just gives you guts, but I feel like the second one just sucks so much that I never pick it. What do you do, Aishin Flash? Oh yeah, it does suck so much that I never take it. I feel like most gamblers lose it all, right? Because they keep gambling until they lose it all. It's too tempting to not do this, because then we can train next turn anyways. That's great news. Always eat your vegetables. Also, the other good thing about Tachyon is you do not need to buy any skills over the course of the career. You can win without buying skills. Ah, this is lame. Do I do this? Because we're in a weird spot where if I do this, then I rest next turn. What do you mean? If you're smart with it, then you're not taking all chances, right? And then you're going completely against what you just said. So yeah, we kind of got to rest. We could do that, I suppose. We're gonna do this because then we're gonna race and then we're gonna get energy back from Christmas. Does she get a different title? I mean, I know that everyone has like a special condition to get a special title that's just for them. But I didn't know what Haru's condition was. Okay, we gotta remember. To not run front runner like we did that one time. Okay. I forgot that if you run that race, you lose 15 energy for it. Alright, well, give me the 20 energy, and now what are we gonna do? Are we gonna rest? Probably gonna have to rest. Okay, that's fine. I did know that. Which is sad, but I feel like a lot of people are, like, way more attached to Haru. Like, the Haru that everyone knows is a video game character. The Haru that died was a real horse that most of them never met or had any interactions with at all. So I think that a lot of people are just being performative in their sadness about it. I don't know anything about their real life careers. So what do we need to do now? We're in a weird spot where just like clicking the speed button is always the best. But we gotta do some other stuff too. Maybe we're just trying to level up the stamina facility. We need to get the director to green as well though. Oh, we already got Professor of Curvature? What do we got here? Everything sucks. Okay. We do have to be careful, because we're not in great mood, and we used up, like, all of our mood ups already. All of our random mood ups. We have to be careful that we don't randomly get a mood down right before the Satsuki show. That would be devastating. What style you should train her? Isn't she... I don't remember what she's good at. It's actually probably been months since I did a Haru run. I don't know, just do whatever she's good at or do whatever you have sparks for. Yeah, I also think that Haru probably lived a nice and fulfilled life, so... we should be fine here. She can run late and end closer. I mean, she mostly runs short races, though, so unless you're trying to win the Arima Keenan, I would probably try and run as far forward as possible, so maybe late surger then. Or you could also base it off of what cards you have. Like, if you're trying to use the Hishi Amazon card, then End Closer would probably be pretty decent. Also, doesn't Dirt need more power? I don't know that for a fact, but For some reason, I thought at some point I heard that you need more power in a dirt race. Oh, we did get a random... Oh, but this was for the URA finale. And then we got another random mood up. Great. Oh, we gotta do this. Like I said, we gotta click all big speed buttons. Because we're trying to use as little turns as possible training speed. And now we get a really big inspiration for stamina. Can we get long and turf? One or the other, or both. We got neither. Alright, maybe next time. Is that true? I don't know if that's actually true or not. I would fact check that. You don't know either. Fair enough. I mean, there's so many, like, little specific interactions that it's so hard to actually memorize them all. And then even then, there's people who think they know the answer, but they don't actually know the answer. So it's hard to even find the information if you wanted to. Okay. Oh my gosh. Really? The director's here? But I wanted to do the speed or the stamina button here. We gotta do this. This is too much stamina to not take right now. Yeah, see... Well, I guess we already made it through the Satsuki show, so it doesn't matter anymore. But these stupid random... Like, she's got the coffee event that gives her a mood down. She's got this one that gives her a mood down. Just has, like, random stupid stuff that gives her mood downs. If the director messes this one up... I mean, I can always force it later on. But... Speed and power it is. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Like... It's kind of like Bakshin, right? Like, Bakshin, the longest race she runs is a mile, right? And you don't need any stamina on her, so... Haru, I think you just accept that you're gonna get last place in the Arima Keenan, and don't get very much stamina. Now that being said, there's no reason to run more than... I could be wrong about this. There's almost no reason to run more than 4 of a single type of card. So even though you're only running speed and power, don't be running like 5 speed cards. I think that's overkill. What I would probably do is 4 speed cards, maybe 1 power, 1 stamina, or just 4 speed, 2 power, or 3 speed, 3 power, or 2 power, 1 stamina. I don't know, any of those combinations, but I would not run 5 of a type. There is, when I was doing the Bakshin, like, 30 wins run, I did run 5 speed cards for that one and 1 friend, or, like, 1 companion card. Just because the goal of that one was to get max speed and win 30 races, so you're wasting a whole bunch of turns not training. 3 speed, 1 power, 1 wit. So something that I've recently heard, and you might figure out how you want to implement this into your training. And I get that your Haru's probably not an ace, but if you're training an ace, you really don't want a wit card very much. It's only when you're training legacies that you want a wit card. So you could get like extra sparks and stuff for them out of buying more skills. Just something to keep in mind. Also, that's only 5 cards, by the way. You still need a 6th card. wit card for the debuffs, but like, are you using the Haru for something? Because debuffs don't matter on a character that you're not gonna... You're using 4-speed cards. Debuffs don't matter on a character if you're not going to use them for anything, right? Unless you're just trying to get sparks for those debuffs. But I feel like that's not the greatest strat ever. Mostly because debuffers don't really need good stats, so it's fine to just give them bad cards that have the debuffs on them anyways. Okay, hold on. I need to think for a second just because we're early June. We need to rest pretty much. It might be rest into recreation. Oh my goodness. I have to click this. It would be a crime not to click this. Which might mean that we're gonna rest in recreation during summer camp here. Well, I'm just trying to tell you that the sparks aren't that valuable. Because debuffers don't care about you running good cards, they just care about getting the debuffs. Like, your debuffer is never going to win the race, right? So the goal of the debuffer is to just have the debuffs. Which, unless you're trying to overload on debuffs, where you can't possibly get them in one single run from just cards, then maybe you could make an argument for, I have all these sparks because I don't have them in my cards. I would get that, but I kind of doubt that's the position that you're in. Okay, we probably gotta rest. Unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Do we have all the friendships? No, we don't have Super Creek, of course. Somehow Super Creek always dodges me all the time. Okay, we do get our mood up, though. That was kind of a side goal. It's really annoying that the director and the reporter don't come to summer camp, but whatever. We got nothing, huh? I guess we wit. Do some power running, please. Strength training, that one. Alright, what do we got here? That's not very good. This sucks. What the heck? I'm gonna wit again. This run doesn't seem like it's going that well. You're swinging Maestro. Where's the director? The director's over here. We need to get her to green. That's good stats, but we need this. We need stamina and to level up the stamina facility. Wet conditions is completely useless to us. And we got another random mood down by Tachyon. Oh, that hurts my feelings. I gotta click the stamina, though. I think. We're just not keeping up in stamina. Happy Meek can run every... Well, I guess it makes sense, right? Because Happy Meek is like the destined rival of the career. And she has to be able to make it to the URA finale in everything. Because she's always your rival for the URA finale. Happy Meek is not a playable character in the game, right? She's just a fictional horse. Except, I think someone named a horse Happy Meek after the horse that's in this game, right? Which is kind of funny. Good quality shoes. Alright, do we have enough stamina? I think we're good on stamina. We might be a little bit low on stamina just because I haven't done a whole lot of stamina training, but... So, Osaka High is in March, so we have up until then to do, like, anything. That's unfortunate, because the director's not in stamina, where I'm going to train. And the only, like, the only built-in mood up that we still have coming is from the Fan Fest. Ooh, we might just do that. Make sure we get the director up. So I got nothing else to do this turn. Should get her to green. We can't see her. This might be a rest turn. And then we train next turn. Well rest is a little bit unfortunate. Okay, this is actually ideal because we get to tank our stamina or our energy to buy some speed, and then we can train immediately, tank more of our energy. Okay, she is green. And then immediately get all that energy back. I don't think I'm gonna pull for either of those. I don't know when Mottenhauser is, but I know that Doto is right before Summer Maruzinski, so there's no way I'm pulling for that. We should get our energy back. Alright, what do we got? Raffle? Oh, I guess we could have gotten a mood up from the raffle if we got lucky, but we did not. Yeah, I don't really know why people call her Mambo, and I don't really care. But I don't know, like, I don't really care about her at all, so I have no intention to pull for her. I guess we gotta start leveling up the stamina facility. Let's at least get Super Creek to orange. Okay, we probably gotta rest here. Okay, that was pretty much ideal. Oh, except this sucks. This happens to me so often. I get a well-rested and then immediately get this stupid event. It's always this event when I have full energy and then it gives me no energy back. At least we got Gourmand though, and we didn't just get the one before Gourmand, Hydrate. It's so annoying when that happens. What is this? No one's showing up to the stamina facility. And it's always that specific event because it's the third part of a chain, so it usually happens later on anyways. Okay, so we're gonna get inspiration, and we're really hoping for long or turf, or both. Preferably long, but we got more longs as well. Okay, here's our inspiration. It's not gold. Nope, we got nothing. We did get firm conditions, which I guess is usable. FanFest is going to give us a mood up. Alright, what do we got here? So we're looking to max out our speed, and because Tachyon... Do we have cooldown? We already have Swinging Maestro. I know we already have Gourmand. That might be all that we get. It's got to be tight if we don't have enough stamina with just those, though. We're kind of hoping that maybe we get cooldown. But we can buy these, I guess. These two. Maybe just 1 point of standard distance to get us some extra stamina. Yeah, we're just trying to make our Tachyon into a better stamina checker than the one that we currently have. But she does need to have max speed. And I guess kind of without the aptitude, it's going to be really hard to beat our previous one. Do I want to do this? Yeah, probably. We could get punished here because we're going to have no energy. Did we get punished? Not really. It's not terrible. Well rested is great, though. That's like almost ideal. This is bad, though. So, okay, we need to spend as... Oh, we don't need to spend energy, actually. So... Because next turn we need to... rest. Kind of. Because we're racing the turn after. There's nothing good to do here, right? It just all sucks. I'm going to take this and then maybe we'll wit instead. And we did level up the facility, so that's good. Ooh. We got to take the stamina. Yeah, this is not ideal. But there's no good way for me to do it. And then getting an energy down is pretty bad as well. So we're now going into summer vacation with no energy. And she lost this race. How does she possibly lose this race, by the way? Like, you're telling me this... These stats beat this. Like, what? What are you possibly talking about? I'm gonna say that someone, like, cheated. Kicked her in the shins. Alright, what are we doing here? Trying to hurt my feelings. We gotta rest. Okay, didn't get punished for resting. Corner recovery is good. Okay, that's pretty big, but now we're gonna have to rest again. Not ideal, but there's no good training anyways. Yeah, I think this run's kind of falling apart. We're not getting, like, big numbers. Usually we should be picking up, like, a few 80+ speeds. But it's not happening. So it would be kind of good to get this right now, but I think we're going to rest instead. Okay, there's an 80+ speed. So if we click this, we probably... I don't know. I mean, we still need another one of those. Before we can max out our speed. And we still got 2 races left. That's the kind of unfortunate thing about Agnes Tachyon. She runs the Tenno Show Autumn and the Arima Keenan. So late, like once you get super late, it's kind of hard for you to recover a lot of stat points. if you didn't do well early. But now we can kind of just like clean up the run with as much stamina as possible and fish for like a really good speed. Well, the thing about getting a lot of power is most of the time you're getting all your power from speed, right? So you just got to make sure that your speed trainings are really good to make sure that you're getting a lot of power. Am I resting this turn? I think I might be resting. Also, something important is that holiday season event triggers before you do the Arima Keenan race. So you need to have I guess it doesn't show here. You need to have 120,000 fans before late December, but you can't get it on late December. You have to have it actually before then. Even though there is still a big race for a lot of people's careers that happens after that. We're the second favorite? That seems surprising. She was the number one. This is number one favorite material here, huh? I didn't even notice. I've never really looked at her portrait before. She just has like a little cup with like a cat on it. Alright, so how do we clean this up? It's kind of tough. Even this right here, it maybe gets us max speed. Possibly. It's really close without doing any more speed training. But we don't have enough energy to really get as much stamina as we want either now. I think we just kind of got unlucky, or not lucky enough, I guess. And the fact that we didn't get the aptitudes up means that we weren't going to get a better run to begin with. But like now we can kind of just ignore that, but what am I doing with my life, right? No one's showing up to stamina training, so I guess we're doing that just so we can stamina train next turn. So, how the director's maxed out, so we should be getting max speed. And honestly, nothing else is... Yeah, I mean, I got B+ power. I mean, we'll maybe get to like 740 for winning, but we're not getting enough here. What's the best? I guess the best is stamina. Yeah, it didn't really work out as intended. We'll end up with like 850 stamina, which is not bad, especially with how many stamina skills we're gonna have. So she could still definitely stamina check people. It's just not good enough, I guess. Overall, pretty smooth campaign, though. We didn't buy any skills, and we won every race except for one, where I think we got third randomly. How many points did we overcap on speed by? I think it's 4, probably. Oh, no, we overcapped by 5 points. Alright. So yeah, that's kind of... I feel like the goal for when you're trying to max out a stat is really that you max it out after the career ends like that, where you carry yourself over the finish line with just the bonus points. And we only wasted 5 points in speed, which is like a single wit training's worth. And like these stats are not terrible, right? 400 wit is pretty decent to make sure that we have all of our skills going off over the course of a run. The power could be higher, but that's kind of like, this is about the power that you're going to get without a power card, probably. Or without focusing power a little bit. And maybe you could get a little bit luckier on stamina, but otherwise, that's where we're at. And then if you want to make sure that you're actually getting all the stamina... Ooh, that's a lot of discounts. So this is why we do the no skill buys, right? Because earlier, this was costing us like 306 when we initially got it. But then we got some more hints, so now it's 50 skill points less. Swinging Maestro, same thing. We got a whole bunch of skill points here to make this like 40 skill points less than it was. What else? We got Gourmand down here. Gourmand didn't actually get any cheaper from when we got it, but that's still fine for us. And then what else are we looking to grab? Runners ahead. We're not going to be positioned toward the back. That doesn't work. Might grab one of these other ones. Like, this is okay. It's just like a... But what I really think is once you already have 2 gold stamina skills, I mean, it's tight. But I think if we get standard distance, which we know we're going to need for the Gemini Cup. And then target insight is not that good for a pace chaser here because the aces are going to be the end closers. But stuff that Agnes Tachyon can really use, especially if you're stamina checking, is something to help you actually finish the race. So like Homestretch Haste, Majiro McQueen's signature, the Duty of Dignity calls. If you have those are going to help you actually win the race at the end. What are we actually going to want? I think we're just going to go like all in on these because they're high value for these races. And that's going to mean, so this is an extra, I think 80 stamina. So that means we're in the 900s plus we're going to count this as like a gold stamina skill plus 2 more gold stamina skills. Means that we have more than enough stamina to finish the race. And then we got Homestretch Haste as a little additive to maybe make it so if she makes it to the race and she's still in first, Homestretch Haste is going to help her actually hold on and win. But yeah, it's not perfect. But I do think that this Agnes Tachyon will probably perform well in the Gemini Cup. It's just that I literally already have an Agnes Tachyon that's just slightly better than this. She just has a little bit more stamina, a little bit more power. She actually has less wit, but she has more guts, I think. So I just have one that's the same thing, but slightly better. I was hoping to one-up myself, but without getting the long aptitude or the turf aptitude, it's just not going to actually be better in the long... what am I trying to say? In hindsight, I guess. But yeah, the rating is kind of dramatically different, 11,100. And then we didn't even get, like, this spark is useless, this spark's okay, spark's okay, spark's okay, spark's okay. Pace Chaser's okay, but 1-star power is just not usable, right? So I think the Tachyon that I've been using is this one, which is just like a big rating up. So anyways, we didn't actually accomplish our goal of making something better, but I do still think that this is a useful Agnes Tachyon for the Gemini Cup. And if I didn't already have something better, I would probably use her as kind of like my secondary ace to stamina check everyone else. Because in my experience, most of the people do not have enough stamina. There's very few people that you run into who actually have enough stamina to finish the race. So if you can just meet that requirement, I think you're going to win a lot of races. So anyways, that's going to do for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Well, unlucky that we didn't actually get anything better, huh? But let's grab our challenges. Oh, I did upgrade my Top Gun to 3 stars now. Ooh, I have to finish this today? Oh, jeez. I don't think I'm gonna finish this one, not gonna lie. I just haven't really been doing runs. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh well, skipping one thing is not the end of the world, but it does kind of suck to miss out on 150 carats. Is there anything that I'm forgetting to do? We did all of these, right? I can't do any more. I did all of these. I guess we'll do our team trials really quick and then we'll sign off there. It's only like 15 minutes until the Gemini Cup rolls over, but I think I'm kind of done for today. You might get it done. I mean, most of those I usually have them done in like the first few days, but I just haven't been training as much anymore. And this week, I didn't really feel like training at all. So almost getting some of these people up to 9. Ooh, this could have potential. Actually, this one's really good, huh? Just need a good one. Oh, it's still probably gonna be a high score, but why did Ogre Cap have to mess it up? Oh, it's not a high score, it's just slightly off. Dang it, Ogre Cap. You failed me. Okay. Run's probably dead. It's definitely dead now. But we're gonna retain anyways. It's just nice because, like, I could pretty consistently get a few scores that are high enough to retain over the course of the week. Like that last score was good enough to retain, right? 501 would have been good enough. But I think my high score all time is like 530, which is what I got last week. I think I also got it literally the first run that I did. Like the first team trial I did of the week was 530 last week, so that was cool. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today, I think. Probably will do a video on how we do in the finals of the Gemini Cup, whether or not I qualify for Group A or not. I think there's a decent chance that I will qualify, but even if I don't, we'll do a video on Group B as well, just to see if I could place well. It'd be nice to actually win one of them, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for today, though. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll be back next week. So hopefully you have a good week. Good luck on your game tomorrow, and I'll see you around. Bye.